Alright guys, I am going to break down the last passing play that I like to run on split slot for short yardage goal line area. It's going to be the slot post angle. And same thing here, you want your tight end on that inside slot. I'm not changing that for anything. That's going to be pretty standard for me. You can keep, like I said, the tight end on the outside if you'd like. I'll keep him here, Jordan Reed, just because I like to keep that look. I don't really need a fast guy in here. I'd rather have the height anyways, and he's pretty speedy as well. But really, you don't need to make any adjustments on this play. The one thing you could do is like curl B if you wanted to, which sometimes I'll do. You can maybe smart route him. So I'll go ahead and put that in the setups. I find that's usually my adjustment. This out route, you can really clear him out, but I just feel like worst case, you put him on a smart routed curl and he's at least viable in some instance. But I'm really never looking to throw B the ball. It's pretty much a two-man read here. It's going to be this tight end on the post and then this underneath route to the halfback on the angle. I've shown you a play already with the halfback angle on the right, so this is just attacking the other side of the formation with that. And you get a nice little mesh. Neither of these can be guarded by man, and it's really tough to stop them with zone too. So it really has to be user guarded, and your opponent's going to have to pick one. So let's see here. Easy angle route in for a touchdown. I notice he kind of gets to his spot a little bit and cuts quicker than it does on the curls play. So if you're looking for like a quick pressure release play, that would be this angle. It's right here. I'll go ahead and throw it anyways, and we just got an inaccurate pass. You can throw the mesh play or the mesh point to this angle route. But what I'm going to show you guys in this replay is with this tight end route, you don't need to smart route him. It's similar to Madden in a few years ago where you could run any post down here and they'll just run the back line and just get a high ball. Same thing here. He leaves himself much more space and he's wide open. We just get a bad pass. But also treat this defender when you're watching this cut up. This is probably going to be your opponent's user defender. So if they're going to run with this post route in behind, you would just simply throw this. You could pass lead it up as well just to get it over this linebacker. But really, you don't need to do that. You could throw a low pass right here. Cut this defender off even if he was going to come down on the angle route. You could pass lead it up. You could throw it late. Pass lead it back inside and get him kind of in this area. It's just really tough to guard. And this putting him on a curl here will also take up that flat defender the same way as if they were running the out route. So right here he's taking two defenders with him. It just even opens up this window just a little bit more. And then last but not least, you'll have this blue route, but oftentimes, like here, he gets a perfect block. And that's really all you need, but he'll also kind of release into this area, and you'll have that as a late read as well. I'll show you on the play art, no zone is going to guard this little short area. It's probably not going to get you touchdown unless he breaks some tackles, but it's a perfect way to just get a little bit closer. But I'll go ahead and run it for you a couple more times now that I've talked through the setup. Right here, you see, you don't even need to high pass that. I wouldn't. If it's man and he hasn't beat, he's just going to keep running through, especially if you have a fast guy there like Kittle. He's going to get an easy touchdown. So right there, again, the blitz is on. We just got the pass batted. But you can also, if you want to throw that out of the break, you can. But you can also throw this tight end out of the break if the window allows for it. Right here, back line, easy touchdown. Again, high pass. We got an accurate pass. He didn't even throw it that high. You don't have to if he's that open. That's probably better not to high pass. But I noticed if he's running the back line against zone, you can. Right there, easy touchdown to Coleman. And this is just another play. It's so hard to get stopped out of this formation down at the goal line. I know, especially this year when there's not a ton of defense still. People just kind of try to let you get all the way down the field, play bend but don't break, and then clamp you up down here and make you settle for three. It is so hard to get a stop on this formation. I've shown you guys, this is what play number 4, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the last run scheme out of this, but it's just so many different options on this play. Right there, high pass, easy touchdown, George Kittle. So this is slot post angle. I'll go ahead and show it to you one more time. Like I said, we don't need this B route over here. I'm really never throwing that. This comeback is perfect to just make the window a little bit better when this tight end has to run back line. But it's just so easy right there again. Just throw it over the linebacker. He's going to come down and try to kind of squat in between the angle route and this short underneath defender, and it's just such an easy touchdown. One more time here. Angle route gets in right behind that man defender. Easy touchdown. So this is gun split slot post angle. And this is another one of my favorites to run down here in the goal line.